Peace and one love, y'all already know, man. You got your boy 2eiies, got Snubble in the building. What up, gang?
Gang, gang, what's goody?
Oh man, you already know. Smack Saturday, URL TV, man. If it ain't the super fight, I thought this was gonna be a super fight card with Danny
I
and
did as
Shotgun
well.
Suge. You know what I mean? But man, it's Smack Saturday. You know what I mean? So they're just like a standard Saturday for battle rap. No disrespect to none of the battlers, but that's kind of how the fights is that I see. You know what I mean? It's like UFC. They have their main event card number, they 270 something, but then you have.
Hey, that's a fact. But 2eiies, me and you and I both know that this is a super fights. But we doing it on Saturday, so we doing it for the Smack Saturday. Because this would be Suge versus Danny would be the super fight, and then we will have the undercards.
Now, me myself, you know what I mean? If my boy wasn't on NOME, I would have been kind of mad because I would have been wanting them to label this as a super fight. But then the other matchups, I would have been like, okay, do I got a super fight? Let's see what's going on. They got at the bottom down there is Next versus Murder. Not Jay Murder, not Murder Mook, but a guy named Murder. I seen he had a couple of battles like Ish Moolah on URL like a year or so ago. Um it was another battle I synced on there or whatnot, you know what I mean? So make sure people go check them out to see, you know what I mean? What they're about. If you're not familiar with them, things like that. I ain't too familiar with them. I had to look it up, you know what I mean, just for this. Next we know is the new Shining Star, you know what I mean, that they been promoting and things like that. You know what I mean? So that fight right there that's a smack Saturday.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
And this has no bearings to murder. Because I don't know if he good or he bad. So I'm not speaking on that. You mean to tell me out of all these MCs that been complaining about they ain't getting no plates, we couldn't get somebody else that's already with a little bit of momentum that's, a little bit more known?
They maybe want to be on a super fight. Once again, this Smack Saturday, salute to them, you know what I mean? But it's like, look at the promotion behind this. Only battle we knew was Danny and Suge. Once again, that's why I said it's just like pulling up on a Saturday. You want to see some battles for free, live on caffeine. No, Smack Saturday. Like I said, this is how I look at it. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean, or whatnot. Um, then you got what Danger Zone versus Prez Mafia. You know, Prez Mafia is a few battles that have been that are waiting on that no he wasn't able to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Few cars I seen them on, things like that. You know what I mean? Now, me myself, is another card that's not gonna be streamed this Saturday. But I wish my boy was on this card right here that's gonna be streamed, which is True Foe. You know what I mean? He battling also, but they not being streamed. But gotta
I didn't
keep.
want to bring them up. When I was saying other names and all that, that's definitely one of the names, but I didn't want to be biased and bring up Foe. But people like Foe in this info situation that we ain't seen enough of. That's what I was meaning. And that's why I said no disrespect to Murder. Because had he been known it was the same thing, I would have brought his name into it. Like, what's up with Murder getting the plate? You know what I'm saying? So it's not for him specific. It's just for the situation. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't really predict it. I don't know much about.
This just no nice little weekend to warm us up for a gnome. You know what I mean? Or whatnot. But yeah, but like I said, you got Danger Zone versus Prez Mafia. You know what I mean? That should be interesting.
That's oh yeah, like Danger Zone said in the trailer. I did the first one. He did the one after the UFS, the tournaments. So it's like, I mean, I put it like this: is what I look at these. I like you said, it's a Saturday. We getting some more content along with a super fight, which is Danny and Suge. It's just not titled a super fight, but it really is a super fight. And then we got the undercards. Danger Zone versus Prez Mafia. Danger Zone been getting plates. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been dropping the ball. I think he had one where he dropped the ball, but other than that, you know what I'm saying? He been doing his due.
Who
You know
Danger
what I'm saying?
Zone? He done had Kid Danger's on the head with like Kid Chaos. He done had was it Old Red or
Yeah,
Steams or somebody?
I think it was over it. You know me, I gotta go too because I don't really remember
Go,
everybody.
go to the app. But yeah, so yeah, he definitely been getting plates, you know what I'm saying? Then like I said, Prayers
Right.
Mafia, you know what I mean, far as URL and
He's
things like
one of the leaders of the new school. Like we know people run around with his style. Yeah, right. Old Red. You know, the quarantine battles, of course. So
okay.
yeah, he did some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And then
got beat by Arsenal. Sitting when Arsenal sitting in the chair, beat his ass.
that was
And that was Emerson
Emerson
Kennedy.
Kennedy.
That was Emerson Kennedy, but he whooped Danger Zone ass too.
Yup. So then we
But
got
but
Prep versus Drugs. You know what I mean? Prep was in the tournament doing his thing. You know what I mean? Drugs just hit that one round, and make sure y'all go check it out on the trap against Ryder. You know what I mean? That was a very dope, interesting battle right there. You know what I'm
I was gonna
saying?
say at the least this is gonna be interesting because they've made it interesting. Outside of the Danny and Suge, this is the one I want to see because of their promotion.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Okay. Okay. You know what I mean? And Drugs been working. We definitely been seeing Drugs working, be getting no plates. You know what I mean? So salute to both of
mm-hmm.
them. Then we got Quest McCody versus Nun Nun. You know what I mean? This gonna be interesting as well. You know what I mean? Or whatnot. Quest, this is
I
his
need to see the Quest
second
versus.
battle, third. Oh, since coming back right now.
Yeah, Cortez. That's all he had so far. Cortez wasn't it?
That was the only one.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, but
Send Quest. What else I say? Feel like, but okay, okay. But yeah, then going against
I
Nun
thought so.
Nun, who done had just recently had what JC.
Mm-hmm.
That was
And
his little.
and people give it to JC Clip, but I think that was a debatable. But I had it debatably going to JC because I like how None was cooking.
Okay.
Not a
Then
slight edge, a nice edge. An edge was a difference, but you like he lucky he was just a half step better because that boy was cooking and on. So I don't really get that no loss to None either. So None cooking still. I need to see Quest that battle Daylight for None because None pen is working right now with flows, with conviction. He's a performance. He's showing a lot, bro. Like he might not have like the biggest performance, but gee, None showing a lot. It's not just rapidy rap, fire rap. Now
since
he got other
since the tournament, you know what I mean. He like
acts.
you
He
know
quit his job and he got a new job and he working this motherfucker.
that's a fact.
You know.
And then we got you know what I mean. The matchup that we all knew about. They've been rescheduled. They got rescheduled. Danny Myers versus Shotgun Suge. Now, a
The
lot of
bar
people.
God versus the baby low.
Yeah, a lot of people like myself, you know what I mean, or whatnot, looking ahead of this battle, which I shouldn't be.
Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that.
You
This
see,
boy
you
had
know what I'm
three and a
saying,
half
or
extra
whatnot.
weeks to write.
It's like
3.5 extra weeks to write and prep. Like I watched my boy Danny say on one of his interviews. He said, but I also had 3.5 weeks to go back, edit, take out stuff that somebody else said that I had used because we both it was gonna be on the same card. And if I say it now, they're gonna Bar Guy got 6 rounds to worry about. Because he went back and revised these 3. So I mean you gotta remember them too.
yeah,
He,
that's a fact. You know
last
what I
time we
mean?
seen Suge, what he was doing, turning beat out to a bedpan African.
Yeah, like they say, you know what I mean, the shock value of just okay, you know what I'm saying, Suge had, you know what I mean, 3 rounds and things like that. But when you went back and watched it, it was a different story. You know what I mean? When
Oh,
it comes to that.
he won in the building. That's all. Because when he was more exciting. And as soon as you went home and you break down every round that I sketched about, you know what I'm saying? You already know, G. That's what it usually is. That's the exciting part about the big stages. You can really think somebody got their ass whipped on first watch when you're kicking it, laid back in the crowd, jumping around, even if you're having a fight part. But when you go back, every time you go back, you start to see more and more, especially if it's one of your favorite battles.
I just don't want my boy Danny, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? To come like I ain't gonna say like reluctant, but you know what I mean, to be too focused on NOME. That's what I'm think that's what I'm
Then he
saying.
said these rounds was already wrote. Just a
Yeah.
small few minor glitches here and there. Don't worry. At the least, it's gonna be a debatable.
That's what we don't want.
I could take a debatable and a win on NOME. I just don't want no losses and no loss on NOME. Or no, because even if you win on NOME, they're gonna say, well, you lost to SUGE before that. That's why I said I could take a debatable and a win on NOME.
We're trying to go for that champion of the year. See, that's
yes,
what's all those say what's going on. And we got Geechee Gotti who out here, you know what I mean, doing his thug thizzle. You know what I'm
He doing
saying?
his thing. Then he ain't lost a round on caffeine this year though.
That's a fact.
Yeah, he doing his thug thizzle too. You gotta look at it the same.
NXT versus Murder. Who you got, Snub? I ain't got nobody because I'm not too familiar.
I'm not familiar with Murder, so I can't. It'd be unfair for me to call.
Danger Zone versus Prez Mafia.
This is very weird because Prez Mafia really can rap, but I don't know if I'm getting that guy. He looks like he's happy to be around. Kind of how my guy Clean was. Like, man, these guys, man, they running fast, they jumping high. I'm like, what, man? Shut up! Don't say that out loud. He was kind of, and then you got Danger, who he's consistent, but his consistency this year hasn't been leading him to victories all the time. So you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna go with Prez Mafia. BX would be next, even though I know I should go with Danger. Damn. Sometimes you gotta go the other way. I've learned that. I've learned that from betting with you and from doing brackets with you. Sometimes you gotta go against the thug thistles and just pick what you gonna pick.
Snub took my pick. This is my what's we call pick. This is definitely my Cinderella story, if you want to call it. Spoiler alert. I've been waiting on Prez Mafia, man, and yeah, I just think a little bit more energy.
What you said earlier.
Gonna bring
you said before. It's the street aspect, and we like him more.
You know
so
what I mean?
All he gotta do is do his job on a high level, and we gonna not us per se, but the culture. We noticed that about the culture.
Yeah, Danger gonna have a pen. We know that, you know what I mean, or whatnot. But like I said, Prez Mafia, I just look at it like how that Kid Chaos battle with the energy of performing this, you know what I'm saying, the smallest bars to the biggest bars. Just, so I just think that little edge out I'm gonna go with Prez on that one.
I think I'm going back and watch Prez Mafia versus Dre Dennis when I get off here. That was one of them fights. So there's when Prez came back. But anyway, like I said, I got Prez 2-1 edge over Danger. I gotta show Danger a lot of respect for who he is.
Alright, then we got Prep versus Drugs. Nah, I got Drugs. I'm gonna go with Drugs with this one.
You stole my pick on this one. All right, I'm gonna ask you why then. Why you got Drugs? Let me see if it's the same reason.
I'm going with Drugs just right now. From the tournament, both of them's in the tournament, things like that. But the consistency and things like that. Going a little bit more on what I want to hear personally on whatever they got going on. I think Drugs gonna deliver and come on out with it. Prep might hold up a little bit. You know what I mean?
I think they're gonna both go with it, but I think the difference is the angle. And the angle that Drugs can paint is out of control, big blood, always been me. You, though, from the DMV, you came out here with the bow tie because he slipped up and said in an interview. That wasn't a representation. No, keep talking. Like Prep told him that the Prep will have rebuttal for it now. But if Drugs put it together right, the rebuttal will be funny, but it don't negate what he gonna say. I can see what he can say. I know everybody says it to him, but now it's somebody from the DMV that was like, you had it first. You had him thinking, saying you and Ty Law was on. Law was hitting him with it. No, I don't want to take away nobody's shit, but that's why I was kind of, when I saw that, my mind was like, oh, man. Because Prep delivery is better. Even his clarity in his voice. I can hear every word. Drugs gotta stop screaming so loud so much so I can understand all his words because he fired. But I'm gonna go with Drugs. This is gonna be his fourth win or third win. Let's go, Drugs.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I think cause what I just need from Drugs is Just relax on the defense. That's what I need from drugs. Just he gonna hide them
Yeah,
drug flips that you done heard a million times. Stuff.
yeah,
Just relax. You know what I'm saying? I know they be getting them,
yeah.
ticking them off, but it's like just relax. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I mean.
Drugs. Take one from your boy, your ex-Goonie member, Ace Amin. You need to come there dressed like the old prep. Bow tie, glasses, and everything. That's going to mess with his mental while he's trying to rap to you when he's realizing what he had to change from to go to dirty prep. Like, that's the type of stuff. That's why I like Ace Amin putting them hats on. It bothered John. I remember he had
Yeah.
to go back like 12 hours. So like, no, that won't hit me. No, he may just lose your place because he put on
Yeah.
another cap.
Another
He
cap.
like, damn, they ain't falling neither. He
Yeah.
practiced this. Yes, sir. But
Okay.
I got drugs with the upset because prep is more of a vet on the big stage, which is URL than drugs is.
Okay. Then we got Quest McCody versus None None. You know what I mean? I'm going with South Carolina. You know what I
Me
mean?
too. I want to go with Quest because I know what he can do, but what he did versus Cortez, I don't know if it's gonna be enough. That's all I got to say. I'm gonna let you just that one up.
Yeah, I got none, man. I like what none like you said, I like what he been doing, man. You know what I mean? For real. That you know what I'm saying, his material, everything, you know what I mean? Or whatnot. Ever since he, you know what I mean, won that first round and Ultimate Madness and that excitement he had in that parking lot, you know what I mean? I've been seeing it when he be
I
coming.
appreciate it. I felt the Daddy Mize energy, no freaky, you know what I'm saying? But like I felt like somebody who really, really cared about hip hop, who got up there, spit his heart out, and was fire, and he finally got his recognition. I couldn't do nothing but sharing that joy. Like, yes, sir, give him another plate. I want to see him cook. Like you said, and ever since then, give him a plate. No matter how big the plate is, he finishing his food.
Yeah.
Even if, you know what I'm saying? Even if they don't win, he gonna finish his food.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Then we got main event, Danny Myers versus Shotgun Suge, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know I'm going to 40-40 Club, you know what I'm saying? Danny Myers, you know what I'm saying? Overnight. Salute to Suge, though.
I want to be, crazy and have, you know what I'm saying, Danny losing this one and real sick. I picked real sick. But even Suge with prep, I don't think he's going to be able to remember three and a half, you know what I'm saying, minutes each round.
Right, so he might come with them two. They might come with them 230s.
Yeah.
230s, 245s with crowd reaction.
And he had a longer time this time. He might have 3 minutes for two of them rounds, and that last one gonna be 2:30 on the dot with crowd reaction. No, shout out Big Suge, but
Lil Suge now.
yeah, well, you know what I'm saying. Well, I mean, still tall, so I'm gonna call him Big Suge. You know what I'm saying? I seen Danny Mize versus, you know what I'm saying, grab something, magged up. You know what I'm saying, but. Suge a little bit more street. He might dunk on him again. It's all about vision. I got Danny Mize losing both battles, not this year, but you know what I'm saying. I got him beating Suge 2-1. It's gonna be a close battle though. I watch. It's gonna be just like with the beat up battle. It's gonna look a certain way until you go back. But don't discredit Suge. Don't discredit Suge. That material was fire versus beat up. I don't care what nobody say. He shook him up in a different way. Damn, this the best shit ever. Yeah, he ain't playing.
Smack Saturday. Smack Saturday is going down June 5th, 5 p.m. Eastern, live on Caffeine. Make sure y'all follow me on Caffeine at 2eiies, you know what I mean? And follow the channel, like, subscribe, share. NOME 11, we is in the building, so you know what I mean? Let y'all know how
5
that
p.m.
goes.
Eastern, don't forget. They don't want y'all to miss it because they know y'all might not watch.
5 p.m. Eastern, you know what I'm saying? Watch, you know what I'm saying? Pull up and watch all the battles, you know what I'm saying? We know Danny and Suge was really what, you know what I'm saying, it's going to get lit for, but so going to be some dope battles, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody. Gang.
Hey.